All right, folks, welcome back. 14th of September. It's about 5:30 p.m. Chores have just been completed, along with a couple other things, and I felt it necessary to go ahead and do another little corn check here with video. We are drying down here immensely. We're talking rapidly, which of course naturally it's that time of year where it's go time for silage. Uh, Compared to the last couple of years, it's still a little early, but it's go time. Almost. So without being too picky, I went ahead and grabbed what I thought was 3 of the average cobs that I'm seeing out there. We're going to take a walk out there in just a second. Uh, I got to tell you, I'm pretty stinking happy. As you can tell, without saying, we're completely dented and drying down at a rapid pace. um, I already know of a couple larger dairies southwest of here that have already started chopping corn. We're not exactly chopping just yet around here, but it's soon to be. In fact, I got a hold of my local neighboring larger dairy that custom chops for me. And right now they're busy with some alfalfa, which isn't going to last long. But I let them know respectfully, hey, if it suits you and it's good for you, by all means, if you want to get my butt done and out of the way before you go nuts on all your corn silage, and we're talking a lot of acres here, folks. Not me, I'm 31 acres, enough to fill both silos, I believe. Anyway, I put that out there to them. You ponder it. If it's fitting for you, I'm game. I'm good to go. If you're a fan of the channel, you know I had some problems with the 16-foot silo. The snoot has been fixed, complete. It ended up to be the wear layer. The wear layer gave out. It was actually in stellar condition. It gave out and then rolled up on top. We got that out of there. We got the fix in. I'll spare you the details. That's ready to go. Of course, that was a major problem. There's been some motor work to the 16-foot unloader, 16-foot diameter silo unloader, along with a couple of new sprockets and a new chain and new belts. It's all been put back together with the exception of one belt that's missing that we needed to get. And Dad ran to town today, and I haven't spoken to him since, but I believe he grabbed it. And we're ready to go. Now, of course, we're on the outside rows here. And I'm not going to explain it again, but you'll understand my corn roll problem here. I've talked about that. But yeah, as you can see, I tell you one thing I'm extremely happy about is that that DeKalb 3630 is a medium high cob, and it sure the hell is. That is absolutely just fantastic. But yeah, it doesn't take a keen eye to see how we are drying out immensely. I think everybody knows what the problem was here. Now it does green up as we go in. But we're ready. I am seeing a fantastic consistency here. And I think it's noteworthy that, of course, this is a dual purpose variety. And I think that's being proved right now as we look at it. Lot to be happy about here. Pretty stinking proud. As long as we don't look at these rows, yeah. Quite a bit of emphasis for me as a smaller operator was put into getting both those silos filled this year. Number one, for the obvious reason of feed this winter, but the other silo, and I haven't figured out what route I'm going here yet. When I do, I'll put a video on. But of course, the other silo is that insurance policy for whatever may or may not happen next year. To be very honest with you, I haven't put a fine line and a pencil to my crop rotations for next year. But it is very possible, very possible not to put in any corn, silage corn. We'll see what happens. There's some irons in the fire right now that I'm not going to talk about. And quite simply, we'll just see what happens. So we're ready. I put it out there to the larger dairy and custom operator for me that I'm ready to go if you see fit, respectfully. And we'll see what happens. Absolute reality is that we might be possibly chopping corn here within 3, 4, 5 days or 1 week. But she's ready to go. A lot of you that know better, I say it respectfully, you can tell. You can tell. My other field is just about in the same condition. This is 18 and a half acres. My other field's about 13. Minus a little bit because of that there's a little chili bowl there on the south end. That's in fantastic condition as well. Very good. This one trumps that one, and we're going to attribute that to over 100 loads of cow manure that got put on here. So yeah, a lot to be happy about, but of course it's not in yet. So yeah. Good stuff. And just on another note here, the heifer lot has been very active here lately, which is a great ordeal. Remington has he's been busy. He's been busy. And of course I keep heavy tabs, of course, on documentation and the numbers, and we're not talking about any repeats from AI breeding, which is a great feeling. That's very fantastic. I'm continuing to flail chop the sweet corn. I did another load today, failed you on a video. You'll be getting one here shortly. You'll be getting multiple, probably even tomorrow. That continues, and the cattle are just, it's amazing. The cow yard, they got their wagon full today. Now we got over an inch of rain last night and early this morning, so I had to wait naturally until about bean time here today. I kid you not, that wagon was empty in 2.5 hours. So what I'm doing is creating a bunch of spoiled pigs, but everybody's happy and we'll go from there. Heifer lot, they need a wagon tomorrow, and I got to be honest with you, I'm probably going to do up the cow yard, another wagon tomorrow as well. So that's about it. I do have some paddocks that do merit a grazing. This is not one of them. The first 3 paddocks to the north, they will be getting a grazing. And we'll continue to see what happens here. We've got continued moisture coming. And Sunday and Monday, we're slated for in the 80s, which what makes me happy the most is that is just going to absolutely explode all that alfalfa across the highway. Of course, I'm looking to make that all into baleage, all 3 fields. I went and checked on it this morning, and it's looking fair, but we need that continued help with moisture. And these 80-degree days that we got coming, hopefully humid as all hell, that is just going to be, that's going to be our saving grace here for a very good, bountiful third crop of alfalfa, which is all going to be high moisture wrapped. So yeah, we got a, well, I hate to say this, but we got ourselves a pretty fair little perfect world going on right now. And let's just hope it continues. So all is well. I got to get my button gear. We're going to talk to you sooner than later.